good evening, wherever in the world you are and what your time is saying. I greet you. Salutation to you. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, welcome to everyone. Welcome today. It is a day of somebody asks for something, and of course, you're going to get it today. Okay. Welcome to the kitchen, the best place to be every time, anytime, all the time. The kitchen. Today, we are making, we are baking, we, all of us, the lemon zest cake or the lemon zesty cake. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The best place to be every time, anytime, all the time is the kitchen. Every time, all the time, anytime is the kitchen. Where did I put the remote? I think I just had the remote here. I need a fan to turn this way. So this is the sugar. Welcome to the kitchen. We are baking today. Somebody asked for it, so now I'm gonna deliver. Somebody asked for lemon zest cake the other day. So guess what? Today is the day when we are gonna be baking. I am looking for the remote for the fan and I cannot find where the remote is. Where did I put the remote? Okay. I want to exhaust the heat from out here. So yes, we're on to our baking. So of course, this is the sugar and the butter. Should be using the electric mixer, but guess what? I find another way to exercise my hand muscle and my heart muscle and my every muscles possible. You know? So since it's because it's not a lot, I'll do it with this. And this is the sugar and the butter. Let me pull you down a little bit that you will see what is happening over into the mixing bowl. Right? We know we will go quicker and faster, but sometimes we just do some of the things. So you. Let me pause you. Okay. Welcome to the live. Since we're not doing a lot, this will just go right for me. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the kitchen live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are doing today a zesty, lemon zesty cake. You asked for it and I'm giving it. We are on a good working mood. Let us stay. We are on a good working mood. Let us stay right like that. Please remember to turn on your notification bell at all times that you will be notified. Welcome to everyone that have supported this channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone that have supported the channel. So this is getting the sugar and the butter to a little fluffy thing here. All right. Thanks for all the supporters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. So for this lemon zesty cake, you have the sugar and the butter, depending on the size of your cake. So this is for 9 inches. Hmm. Call that about half of a pound. Come on, what happened to the supporters? What happened to Aquarians? Where are you? Thank you for coming in. I'm going to. So yes, this is getting fluffy. This problem. This problem. Nobody's on the. Anyhow, I'll work until you come. I am on the live, so I'll just explain while I am working. So yes, this is the sugar and the butter. Now I can do this without egg. So you rub the sugar and the butter. You have your electric blender. You just throw it mixer. You just throw it all in, and you get it mixed, and mixed it. To this, I will be adding 2 eggs. Now the procedure, you should have broken the eggs into a next bowl. See if it is good, and then There you go. Okay. I have this one for something else. So let me get a next one. So the eggs will be I broke the eggs in here. And of course this was good. There's a way to do some things here. I am going to try it. Not sure it's going to work, but I'm gonna try it. It's not completely works. I guess I need a smaller thing to do it. To remove the high. Oh, you know you can. I think you should put some water in it. I think that is how it goes. And then we would remove the eye from the egg. Welcome to the live. We are. So of course, my first egg, and I'll continue. I'll continue this part of it. Welcome to the live. Welcome. So I'll add my next egg. It's only 2 eggs to this mixture. 2 eggs. So I had my second egg. And that's my second egg. And then I don't like the rawness of the egg, so I throw them away from me. Whatever, I'm cooking alone today. Where are all my kitchen staffs? Where is the kitchen staffs? Yeah, me cooking alone today, man. No, no, I don't like that. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much for coming in. I don't know where's the kitchen staff, all the kitchen staffs today. Wow. And we are doing a zesty cake today. Lemon zest cake. Somebody asked for it and somebody's getting it. All right? So, of course, we grate the lemon. Yeah. We grate the rind from the lemon. So, therefore, we are going to be getting the juice of the lemon now. So, we need a zest, we need the juice. And this is one lemon that gives me the amount of juice that I need. Welcome to the kitchen. It's a good place to be every time, anytime, all the time. Welcome to the kitchen. So we're going to be adding the lemon juice to that. So we're adding the lemon juice. And again, we mix. And of course, we don't want to over mix, overdo it, because you can over mix. Yeah. These are some critical part of it. So we know wet to wet. And so we had our vanilla essence. Okay. And again, we mixed in. Where is my fans? You know what? Let me top in the people. I guess it's say top you all in. Be the first on the leader board and try sending live chat to chat or super chat. So we are topping fans. Okay. Oh, so we are gonna get a first one, second one, and third one. So we are getting all three. One, two, three. All right. We haven't seen you coming in yet, but you will be here. Okay. I am learning something new right here. So as you come in, but if I have this up, I won't see when you come in. How do I get away from here? Hmm. Oh, right here. Okay then. Good. I am with you. Good day, good day, good day. First in, you send super chat or live chat, one of the chat. Okay, so there was somebody the other day that asked about lemon cake. Yes, and today is the lemon cake day. Yesterday we were doing our our prep and prepare and preserve our seasoning. So today is the lemon cake day. I hope that young lady or young man, whoever my supported asks for it, it is there. I finished doing the butter and the sugar. I just added my 2 eggs and the vanilla, and I am proceeding. So we are on our way with this. What did I rob? I rob your wife? What is that? What is that? I don't rob anybody. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Send super chat. Just it's on my thing. Super chat, super chat, super chat. I don't know. I don't understand a thing about it. Let me tell you. You don't understand a thing. So okay, and we will be having buttercream. And there's something else I should have, and I thought I have it. It's only to realize I don't, which is sour cream. But since I don't have the sour cream, I will improvise. You don't have the sour cream, all you have to do is make your own sour cream. So I am going to do just that. That is a trick in cooking, you know. It's not really a trick, but it's a knowledge that you have to learn. Baking or cooking. You may not have the thing that the recipe asks for, but you can do it. For instance, if I don't have any browning, I use my dark sugar and I make my browning. Don't you? So that is the trick with it. So I am going to make up my sour cream right now. You know, one day I went to do some shopping, and I was shopping for the cake, and a cream, and I couldn't find it. And I went and asked one of the workers if they could have, if they had it in stock. And she came and she looked and she didn't see any either. So she said to me, "Why you worry? How long you been baking? How long you been cooking?" They say, "You don't have to worry. All you do, you make your own sour cream." I said, "God damn it, you are so right." You are so right. So I came home and I made my own sour cream and get my baking on the way. So if you want to make your own sour cream, your lemon juice, and if you would like, you can add a tip of vinegar in it, and you have no problem. So this is carnation milk, so I use the thicker, the full cream milk to get it. So I'm going to use my next lemon and do my own sour cream. And see, in cooking, you have to improvise. Because the same thing that they put out there on the shelf, you can do it in your kitchen. Okay, so you see what your sour cream gonna look like? Yep. So you use a tip of vinegar. Just a tip of vinegar. You can use the same lemon and do your own cheese. That's the tip of that. Let me get this out of the way until I'm finished. See what is happening here? I hope you're seeing this one. So you next time you go and you want your whatever you're doing, it needs sour cream. You can make your own sour cream. Sour cream is thick. And I hope you can see this. See how thick it gets? Good. You don't have to worry yourself. Some things you can't get, you improvise. That's how it go here in the kitchen. Yeah, so you do your own sour cream. And this is even too much. I don't need so much sour cream. And there you go, cream. I might as well just use all of this. And this is my mixture. This is the flour. And this is 1.5 cup, almost 2 cups of flour. I love to use the unbleached flour to do this. So with this flour, I have the zest, the rind of the that I have grated, salt, the zest, the salt, and the baking powder all mixed together in here. So this is where we get started. So we are going to add this little by little. Now, because we don't want any thing there. Oh, and if I did not have sour cream and I have yogurt, you could use yogurt. This is a part of it now that you have to be careful of the mixing. Because if you are not careful of the mixing, you will over mix. And you won't get the what you are to get. So let's add all of this. Yeah. I hope the person that asked about the lemon cake is right here. I hope this person is here. It's lemon cake person. If you mix too much the gluten, you may be asking why. The gluten in the flour, the more you mix, the harder it gets. Okay? So you are waking up the gluten in the flour. Now sometimes person will make cake, even myself it happened to. And you will find your cake, oh, the texture that you're looking for, you don't get it. Okay? Your texture is a bit too hard. When you put it in the oven, it fell in all, and so much little things happen. And you may be blaming it on so many things, but that's not it. If you over mix your flour, the person who needs flour and use their hand to knead the flour, the more you knead the flour, you'll find after you cook the flour, it is so tight, well tight, because the gluten gets so activated in there. So the more you mix it, the more the gluten get himself and get harder and harder and harder. So when you use a mixer, that's why it gives you a timer with the mixer. So you do that. All right. So okay, this is what it looks like. Yeah, showing you. So it's going to be going in the pan. So I'm going to pan it. I already greased my pan. I'm going to add a little flour to it. And my oven is on to 350. But because my oven is not all that, so great, I always put it a notch more. So I flour the pan. I greased it and then I flour it. Okay, and so I am going to pan it now. All right. I hope you get this one. Yeah. And this kitchen is a teaching kitchen. I don't know, not just showing you telling you about the thing, but we give it the little hints, the little tricks. Yeah. And when you try it for yourself, sometimes you follow the recipes that they gave you, and you realize that, oh, it did not come out the way they said it. So yes, you use your spatula. Something not correct here. Here. Nice dessert cake. Dessert. Should have gone in a smaller pan, but I pick up the wrong size. Yes. I turn my pan just to get the levelness of it. All right, so I am going to be putting this in the oven. 350 degree. All right. All right, so yes, this is now in the oven. Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. LWA. What happened to you, man? Where were you? Good morning, good morning, 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 morning. How are you? I hope you weren't sick. You were just busy. I hope so. Glad to see you, my friend. Glad to see you. Glad to see many of you. I haven't. Mr. Omar, you saw yourself. Omar, it's cake I'm baking. I'm baking cake, Omar. Okay. Uh, I'll think about it. I'm gonna bake a cake that uses soy sauce, and then I can do my soy sauce. We went and we purchased the things then, but then I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with the provider, which is the provider is good. Chicken, I have a request on here, and the lemon cake now came along, and somebody asked me to do some pea soup. Let us see. So the next thing on the menu board will be gongo pea soup. LWA, how you doing? I missed you, man. I miss you. I just wondering if anything happened to you. I'm not hearing, but I still send the shout out. And when you go on there, you will see the shout out. Okay? Okay. Okay. Good. Still send you the shout out. Omar, man. Omar. Omar said I must get soya sauce. I will have to think of something to put the soya sauce in. Yeah. Something can use. Kitchen. There's so many things you can do. So many things. You would surprise your own self of the things that you did it and it came out so nice. And you say, but I never see anybody do this. No, just think creative and put things together and said, okay, the internet. I don't know why the internet is going on like this. The internet. I don't know why the internet is going on like this. It is in and out. And of course, in the United States of America, the 4th, which is Friday, well, the independent, and all the in, and the dance day. We call that now. We have to find a name, give it, you know. You're not going to start them differently. Find a name for it. Find a name, find a name, find a name. The thing that name, it's a cactus. But in Jamaica, we call it tuna. Um, the cactus that bears the dragon fruit is something nearly looking like that, but it's flat. It's flat. It that one, no eggs is warranty when you use. And I am finding it much. I am finding my bacon tasting much nice if I don't use eggs. I always ask myself the question, what if there is a condition and the doctor say you are not to eat eggs? What do you do? And there's always something can be done. Most people who bake, you talk to most people who bakes, except for the Jew, they think they have to use eggs in everything. I've never seen a country use eggs like America. Almost everything. If you follow their recipe, you will be start hatching from someplace. Eggs. Eggs to these. Eggs. And there are other things can use to do it. Because you're saying you're using the egg to bind the thing together. You can use other things to bind it together. Yeah. Because I bake cake without eggs. And I tell you, it's the nicest cake. And it stays long. You don't even have to keep it in the refrigerator if you don't want to. And it tastes good. All good, all natural, man. You don't have to be eating so much eggs. Hello. I'm so afraid of eggs. So sometimes I wonder what laid these eggs. Where the hell these eggs come from? I tell you a joke. The first I was watching an animal show, and for the first time, the documentary, I saw the snake laying eggs. And you believe for the longest while I couldn't eat egg? I'm saying, suppose some of these eggs we eating is a snake egg. So I don't bought egg outside. We used to have our own fowls that lays our eggs and things like that, you know. I was like, oh my God. So we are buying these things. We don't know what on earth, what kind of eggs we are having. I didn't know. And the snake, the amount, come back to you. It's hard, it hurt so many times. It hurt